Hello and welcome to a LEGO sets review. This is the 2022 City Train Station. This set is part of the City theme and was released on June 1st. After making a couple of visits to the LEGO store, I was surprised to learn that it wasn't in stock for every visit. It was that popular. Now, train sets aren't the most popular things ever, but that's because LEGO don't market them correctly. And there is a whole another point of LEGO thinking trains aren't marketable in the first place, but these City sets do very well. And this is another prime example. I was so happy to learn that a lot of people were going for this set because at this price it's very good. This set costs £75 and for what it comes with, it's actually a very good price. I remember seeing some of the leak details where this was going to potentially cost £100 and that had me worrying. But at £75 straight away I think this is already a very good purchase. First of all, let's talk about the bus, and I think it's kind of set in stone for LEGO that every other city set must come with a bus if possible. But it's nice to have a couple of buses because, it's something good for the roads, and this is actually designed quite well. So I love the shade of blue. This isn't your conventional shade of blue, it is a slightly lighter shade, and seeing a few other parts, most notably the slope bricks in this lighter shade, is quite interesting because that presents opportunities for MOCs in the future. Inside of the bus is as detailed as you would expect it would be for a city set. We have some seats, but that's pretty much it. A nice driver's area though. And some doors on the side. This set, along with the city passenger train sets that came out at the same time as this one, introduces some double doors. These are pretty interesting in their own right because I do know for a fact that a lot of people have been asking for double doors. I have seen the frames and doors in a few different colors, so here we are. And of course, to access the inside, you have to take off the roof, and that is done with 3 6x8 plates. Another feature of the bus is at the back, where you can actually hold a bike into place. It's a bit of a finicky task, and it does friction fit into place, but I think that's a very neat detail. Good use of parts as well. Next, we have the maintenance vehicle, and there have been a few other versions of these in past city sets, and once again, the level of detail is what you would expect from a city theme set as well. It is a handsome little truck though, it must be said. I do like the use of orange, once again, very vibrant and very realistic. This is something that a couple of LEGO train fans have definitely said, oh yeah, I've definitely seen something like this in the past, and that is actually very cool. I do love the return of the train wheels at the front and back of the vehicle to allow this to go from road use to rail use, which is something that is definitely fun to play with. This, however, I'm not too sure is realistic, but if it is, then props to LEGO for doing the extended research. This is a portable toilet wagon, basically, that is supposed to go with the maintenance vehicle only. Now, this is very interesting in its own way, and I will leave it here because there is an extended detail, let's say, in the toilet, and it's not chocolate ice cream. This crossing is a very handsome little build. Of course, this uses a road plate, and it is very nice to see more sets using them to kind of make these more popular. The crossing itself is very tidy. I love the use of the round parts on each end of the track piece, and it definitely, again, kind of cements that city theme to how it would tackle a railway. This, of course, is something you will probably see on future train sets anyways, so long as we get them. But even this detail is something I'm very glad to see exist. Decorated tracks are one thing, but more track pieces are another. Specifically, these ramp pieces. This set comes with 2 of them. The only other set I remember LEGO selling this with is the Hidden Side Ghost Train. And that piece, design-wise, is something that is very good because it allows you to easily put trains on the track whilst you have the track on the floor, and not a detailed layout like I have. So this set comes with 2 end ramp pieces and 4 straight tracks. 4 straight tracks is absolutely excellent because it's suitable for this, there's enough for the crossing, and the more straight tracks the better. And now to focus on the station itself. Now at this point you might realise there's a couple of details missing. This does come with a sticker sheet, but I don't really like applying stickers. In the event in the future where I need to take this apart for some of the pieces or for whatever other reason, I don't want to have to faff around with stickers. So me personally, the stickers are not applied, but that doesn't necessarily take away from the fact that this is a very handsome looking station. Just by looking at the architecture, you can definitely understand why this was popular. Even though it was a train station, this is some of the best architecture, and some of the designs overall are some of the best I have seen in the city line. Here is the lineup of minifigures, a very handsome, good looking batch. I'm not a minifigure person, so I'm not exactly sure if any of these are new prints or parts or whatever else. But all the same, looks very good. This end of the station is very vibrant and I love it. The use of brighter colours makes it look just excellent. And it's very compact as well. There's an ATM or a ticket machine, a bench, there's even a little bird there which is so adorable, and this very simple yet amazing looking tree. I think it's because there's these leaf pieces in a shade of pink. That is excellent. The window roof that goes across this building is also just amazing. It very much reminds me of how I built my big station. Obviously some details are different, but overall it looks just so clean and there's so many glass parts everywhere and I just love it. I absolutely adore this design. Now of course this building doesn't go too deep, this is a city set after all, but at the same time we do still have some details. At the top we have an office for one of these station workers to do whatever kind of maintenance would go on up there. Down below we have the tickets booth and a small cafe of sorts. We have a nice looking coffee machine, which I think is, again, simple but very cool and very well executed. That's the word I'm looking for. Just the use of certain shaped parts being able to create that look, it's brilliant. Now when I first saw this, I didn't think this was going to be a bicycle ramp. I thought this was something that was going to be more inclusive for wheelchair users. But either way, I think this is just adorable and genius and brilliant, and I just love it. Again, there's so much thought and love going on in this set. I am so happy with this. So overall, I think this is a wonderful set, and again, for this coming out at £75, I think is quite reasonable. The original leaked price was going to be £100, and again, that had me very concerned. But seeing the price was going to go down by a quarter, I think this is a very good deal. Naturally, if you can see this on a discount of any way, then I would definitely recommend you pick this up. But ultimately, this is a set, and of course in the city line we don't really get the most detailed things ever. However, it doesn't matter to me if you're someone who does a lot of mocks or if you prefer just set stuff. If you enjoy LEGO Trains, this is something that you should absolutely get because you can have a lot of fun with this set. So that is everything I have for this video. Thank you all ever so much for watching. Make sure you are a member of my Discord server to talk with like-minded fans of LEGO and Nerf. Make sure you are following me on Flickr and Instagram for some more behind-the-scenes actions. Be sure to keep an eye on my community tab for polls and updates. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.